بزن
الان اومد.
So the route we go into is called lewisher road, or no entry sign routes. So
at the end of the road, turn left, then cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
So we're coming to this sharp turn in Junction. It's a blind spot, so we have to approach that a little bit slowly than normal. So
turn left, then cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
So you get position to the left, then slowly approaching and looking in the right, see what's going on, because cars flying from this junction. The roundabout coming up, we're going ahead. There's a middle lane, it's got 3 lanes left, ahead and
cross
right.
The roundabout and take the second exit.
We're coming to this roundabout, it's quite busy, so you always make sure the right is safe to go. Road, they got a zebra crossing ahead. There's always this crossing is this factory people crossing, so you have to make sure there's no one crossing.
After 300 yards, turn left.
The bushes is covering the crosses, you cannot see that much. So sad now said turning left, so turning left to lewisher road.
Turn left.
Bendy road, so you have to make sure in the bend we slow down and get position to the left. So another bend, it's got the recycle center on the left. It's quite busy, could be sometimes. Again, it's a bend, so slowing down, position into the curb.
At the end of the road, turn right, A60-30.
So we're coming to the center traffic light. This is a bit confusing. We are turning right on the traffic light. First one is uphill.
Turn right.
So you have to make sure you get enough gas when you're moving, so the car's not gonna go off, basically. Now we're turning right into this junction. It is a little bit confusing. Some cars go in straight and then turning is wrong. So in the middle of this traffic lights, you got the yellow bollard with the arrow they're telling you that this lane you have to go into. So you have to go from the middle, so it's the arrow, the yellow arrow telling you. Then when you come in, you have to get position to the left. Now a speed limit for this road is 30, and you have to make sure not going over the speed limit.
After 400 yards, turn right, then turn right.
Right, so we're turning next one on the right. It's got the hashes on the floor, so we're allowed to go a bit earlier, and your position should be very close to that white line in the middle is, so the car on the left side they can pass you. So basically more to the right, not too much, so it's nice to more to the middle. Now we're coming to this no entry road. The examiner keeping quiet here. That means you just have to go follow road around. You cannot go because no entry. Follow road around. That's just a bend basically. Another bend coming up. Same again. You don't need signal here. Right, here we come in as well. Exam not gonna tell you which way to turn. So we've got the arrow at the end that showing left only. So we have to make sure you signal, and it's car coming from the right hand side. I know it's a one way we're entering, but we have to make sure it's clear. Now next junction, we are turning right. It's quite sharp junction. If somebody waiting to cross, just wait, let them go first. If somebody was coming, I'll wait here for them to go, then go, because I need a better room to turn. And that's because it's very sharp. And always do it with gear 1. Now we're coming to this crossroad. It's got gearway. So I have to stop and to gear 1 and make sure, check both sides of the road. If it's clear, then cross. So Alexander will ask you to pull up on the left on this road, then you're going to start doing the independent driving, then you're following a sat-nav. So another crossroad coming is a gearway 1. I need to stop gear 1, check, then
After
cross.
100 yards, turn left.
Right, then we are taking next road on the left. Right, so it's look like
Turn left.
It is a one-way road. I see the arrows and all the cars are the same face as well. So we are in a one-way road at the moment. When you're driving in a one-way road, if this road is very tight, you must drive a little bit closer to the right side. But this is a bit wide road, so I'm okay to stay in the middle. So in a one-way road, we
At the end of the road, turn right, then bear right.
positioning to the right a little bit. So now one-way road. When we're turning right to one-way road, you have to make sure you're positioning to the right before you turn. So this one is a bit blind spot junction as well. Is one way and is a bit hill, and also you
Turn
cannot see
right,
that much.
then bear right.
So every time you turn in right and you cannot see, you must creep a little bit forward to see clearly, then turn. So I'm coming back out of this car. Somebody else coming from left is fast, and it should be okay. We've got the zebra crossing here. If somebody was crossing, then we should wait. Now because this is low bridge or tight bridge, if two cars can go through. If it's a small car, there's a big van coming, so I need to give them space.
After 200 yards, bear right, then take the second left.
So we're coming to this set of traffic light. It's a very confusing traffic light. So we're turning right on that traffic light.
Bear right, then take the second left.
So this light has got the zebra, it's got the yellow box there, and it's very confusing. You have to nose in with the car inside the box, then wait for ahead. It's 2 lane on the ahead is coming. If his first lane is clear, we allow to go there. But if you're not sure, you can just wait for the green arrow. So when the light getting green, I'm going in the box. I'm waiting here. Now, the exam asks you to turn right or go ahead on that road. So now we're gonna go ahead. So I'm waiting for the no cars and to turn. So there's plenty car coming at the moment. And my green arrow is not on yet, so I'm waiting for the green arrow. When the green arrow is on, the light is on, I mean the head is red light, they're not gonna come through. So I'm still waiting, still arrow is not on yet, and the car's coming. So it's clear now, I can move on. And I have to look on the left as well again. I'm looking on the left, then I'm signaling left and going ahead. You could go ahead ahead on the exam as well.
After 200 yards, turn left, then go right on the roundabout and take the second exit.
So we're turning left.
Turn left, then go right on the
both
roundabout
sides.
and take the second exit.
Now, mini roundabout coming up, we are turning
After
right.
200 yards, go right on the roundabout and take the second exit.
So when you're turning right on mini roundabout, you don't worry about your ahead and left. You only the right side is important.
Go right on the roundabout
I'm looking to my
and take the second exit.
Nobody there, then I'm turning, so I don't have to wait for ahead. So if you're turning right on mini roundabouts, so you got priority on ahead, so they have to wait for you. So just only give way to your right.
At the end of the road, turn left.
This road is quite tight, so there's a lot of meeting traffic, so we have to make sure, you know, if there's somebody coming, give them right. So we're going to turn left.
Turn left. At the end of the road, turn right.
So end of the road, I see the sign coming up. It said the school crossing. So if it's the school finish and you're here, you must go slowly.
Turn right.
The junction, we're turning right now. So I'm looking my right, looking my left, my right again. Okay. I got the Pelican crossing. If somebody was waiting on both sides of the crossing, I mean, they press the button. We should be prepared to stop. We got zebra crossing coming ahead. There's nobody there. If somebody was waiting to cross, we must stop. So again,
After 250 yards, cross the roundabout and take the first exit, then bear left.
so we got again the Pelican crossing. So there was nobody waiting on the side of the lights. That means no one pressed the button.
Cross the roundabout and take the first exit, then bear left.
So look in the right or roundabout before you pass it. You must look earlier on the right.
After 200 yards, bear left, then turn left.
Right, we're coming to this bend first. It's very confusing. So sat nav saying traffic light turn left. So it's a bend. So we have to follow
Bear
all around
left,
first.
then turn left.
Then we're turning left on traffic light. We have to stop behind this cycle marking cycle lane. So is the turning left is quite bendy. So when you're turning going round, you have to keep to the left lane to the curb. And when you're turning left, is 2 lane coming because we're entering the dual carriageway. Then we have to keep to the curb in the left lane. Light is green. I'm turning left. I
Turn
don't have to wait
left,
for anybody.
A563, B667.
So keep it to the left. Then speed is 40. Check center right, remember speed up. Now next traffic light coming up, I'm turning right. So
After 400 yards,
M69.
turn right, A607.
So as soon as I see the road marking, I'm signaling. Now 2 lane going to the right. We are as a learner, we must stay to the first one. So first one is a speed lane, the second one is a normal one.
Turn
That's why we
right.
have to stay in the first one. So we're turning right now. Is 2 lane going round to the right. We must stay in your lane when you're going round. So positioning a little bit to the left when you're going round. In the middle of the road is a little bit marking to make sure you're not going to cross that. Now again we enter the dual carriageway and speed is 40. Check the mirrors and speed up. When you're stopping, make sure you're not stopping close to the front car, so keep your distance. So yeah, it's called tire and tarmac. You basically have to see a little bit floor or tarmac. roundabout coming up. I'm sure Saddam's gonna say turn right, fourth exit. The fourth exit for this roundabout is called Barkby Thorpe. So we got some guidance on the floor. As soon as I see the road, the sign.
After 400 yards, go right on the roundabout and take the fourth exit.
So as soon as I see the sign, we have to change the lane to right because dual carriageway is quite busy. When you see the 30 speed sign, you must slow down to 30. So you must speed should be no more than 30 when passing the sign. Now on the floor right in
Go right on the
BKBY,
roundabout and take the fourth exit.
BKBY, I mean Barkby. So I'm looking on the floor again on the corner, the roundabout right in BKBY. I mean, I have to go one more time round. Now from here, my position should be to the middle and closer to curb when we're going out.
Take the exit, then cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
Now next roundabout coming up is the roundabout going to the Asda. A very small one, but it's very tight. You have to make
After
sure.
100 yards, cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
Stay in your
Cross the
lanes.
roundabout and take the second exit.
So make sure the right is no one coming to you. So it's this way, left lane, then. Humpy road, so you have to make sure go slow on them. Now national speed
After
limit
300
coming up.
yards, turn right.
That's the national speed limit. I see that ahead is a giveaway sign coming, so that means junction. So I have to give way. I'm turning right. It is a bit awkward
Turn right.
giveaway basically. So you have to wait there, make sure both sides clear because we're entering the dual carriageway. People coming really fast there. I look on the right, look on the left. It's clear. Now in the single carriageway, so I need to speed up. Depending on the condition, the road, if the road is very bendy, so we can a little bit slow. If it's not bendy, then we can give it a better speed. So maximum speed for this road should be like 45, 50. It's not too much for this road. It's okay. But every time you bend come in, then make sure you control your car. So after gas and a little bit brake. Bend, covering my brake. There's a tractor. On the end of the road is the junction coming up, turning right. If the junction is off this bend, you're not able to see it. You must slow down so early, then you nicely approaching the junction very, very, very slow, because otherwise it's too fast because you're coming out of carriageway, single country lane, then suddenly there's a giveaway ahead of you. So we're turning right. This car ahead of me is not signaling. You should signal. I'm looking, and it's clear. Then there's a bend, very sharp turning, so position to the left, not over this white line in the middle is. So 30 miles an hour at the moment still, because we are through this village, Barkby village. So we're coming to this sign showing I have got priority on the other side. So they have giveaway, I don't have, so I don't need to wait. Now again, national speed limit, so I need to speed up and safely as much as I can. Let's position to the grass a little bit. Not too much to go after the road, just close there. So I'm only doing 40 because the cars ahead, they're not going over more than 40 speed limit. So I cannot go more than that. Now, coming out the country lane, I see the 30 sign. So I have to slow down earlier and go to gear 3. Then make sure your speed is not over 30 when reaching the sign. Now coming to this width restricted is very tight. So using gear 2 or gear 3 can do use it by very slow. Nice to give you the both side of the road in the middle. Now and sometimes the examiner asks you to pull up on the left near these bushes. We can.
After 300 yards, you have reached your destination.
Then we are reaching the test center road now.
You have reached your destination.
So we turn left, that's it, then we are in center.